Hi everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Now I know I'll miss the last episode, the last upload, and I'm so sorry if you cared. If you don't care, then okay. And I know that I'm not in my room on my bed, but I'm just doing it a little bit different today. So I hope you guys like it. And so today, as I said, I'm doing it a little bit different. Instead of giving you tips or steps, or introducing myself, I'm going to be sharing my story. Now, this takes place around 5th and 6th grade, but it started in 5th grade in the middle of the year, and then it ended in grade 6 when we're about to leave. And so let's just get on with the video. So I used to go to this school in Manchester, still going to a school in Manchester, and my mom decided that she wanted me in a smaller class size so that I'd do well. Not that I wasn't doing well, but she just wanted to bring out the best in me, and then she thought that I'd bloom in a class with a smaller class size. So she decided, and I wasn't too happy about it because I'm leaving all my friends and stuff. So I was kinda iffy and bossy about it, right? But anyway, I decided that let me just make the best of it. So when I went to this school, everybody was nice to me. Normal school, warm greetings. Every teacher asks you in every class to stand up and introduce yourself. So you do it, and you're kind of yeah. So it all started when I kind of stopped talking to these girls. So it was three of them, and it happened a long time ago. Although it happened like 2 years ago, it's I'm like in a haze. I can't even remember how it started, but I'll try. So it was these three girls, and I was friends with them because I sat next to them. So it was like I kind of sat next to two of them, so I was very close with two of them. But then I kind of stopped talking to them, and then we got moved into different seats in different rows in the class. But before we got moved into the different rows in the different classes, well, in the same class but in different rows, one of them, let's call her A. Now A and I, we actually sat together, and then B sat in front of us. So it was like two up here, right? So I sat beside her, and she started to act weird, and she started to get mean, and I was just so scared. I wasn't scared, but I was like, what's going on? And so B, she was still my friend, and she was actually concerned because A was just acting so strange. And then A said, made up this whole story about why she was acting so mean and stuff, and I was like, okay then. And so we started being friends again. It died down, right? But then there was this boy in my class. Now I'm not gonna say he's rich, but he was very privileged. And so he was having his birthday party, and it was around ending of school. So he was having this big birthday party, and A wasn't invited, but B and C is the other girl, because it was three of them. C and B were invited, but A was not invited to this party. And I wasn't, me and my friends, we weren't invited to the party either, so no hard feelings and stuff. But so it was the day, I think it was the day before, and A and I, we decided to hold devotion because it was only our class and our teacher wasn't there at the time. So we decided to hold devotion, and then out of nowhere, B and C gets up and walks out. So now I'm like, whoa, what's going on? They just got up and they walked out. I was like, okay, nah. So we decided to just carry on with it. But then I realized that it got more and more out of hand. Now, let me just sidetrack from the story. Now, grade 5, it didn't really start then. It was like grade 5 was just when we started to kind of distance ourselves from that's the time when I distance myself from A, B, and C. So that's the day when you kind of say, oh yeah, acknowledge them, but you're not actually friends with them. So that's everything started in grade 6. That's when the pain and the crying started, right? So get back to the story. So it was like a day or two before the party, and then they got up and they walked out. So it was kind of strange, but I didn't really think about it. So then, when we went into class, when the guy came and he opened up the classroom, everybody went inside, and our teacher, like, because our teacher was not there the day, me and my then best friend, me and her were still close, but let's call her D, right? So me and D, we actually decided to go down to the grade 1 class that day and just help out the teacher because we didn't have any work, we didn't have any teacher, so we just decided, hey, let's just go into the grade 1 class and just help out the teacher. So that's what we did, right? But then our PE teacher, physical education, called us back up into class, and he was saying about how we had this theory test. So we just hurried up and he said that we could do it in groups, right? So we just did our test, and we got everything done, and then we went back downstairs. And then we just noticed that before we went down to grade 1 class, like, we were just walking up and down on the campus, and then like A was saying about how B and C were acting all distant away from her. And keep in mind that A, B, and C, they were close friends even before I got there. So she was saying that they were acting kind of distant towards her, and they didn't want to talk to her or anything. So we kind of then knew what was going on, that we're not friends anymore, right? But I didn't really know what was going on because I wasn't sure if I started it, right? So we just stopped worrying about them, and then we went down into the grade 1 class, carried our things, and went down. And then then fast forward to the day of the party, where everybody was getting all hype and everything, right? And it was like a strange day because everybody is like, oh, we're going to E's house, we're going to E's house, and we're gonna have a birthday party, and we're gonna have fun, and this and that and this and that. But I kind of felt some way because me and my friends weren't invited, so I was kind of like, okay then. So I knew E, and I knew that he was having a party, but at that time, because I wasn't friends with B and C, but he was very close friends with B and C. Instead of finding out what actually happened, he just decided that I was wrong, and so that's why I thought that he didn't invite me to the party. So then, this is kind of long. So after the party, people came back bragging and everything, and then fast forward to after that, it was a haze, I can't remember. So fast forward to the end of the day. It was like the last day of school, and so they weren't friends with my other friend, right? Let's call her F. They weren't friends with F, and they thought that F was so disgusting and stuff. And because F would tell lies and something like that, but she was a really great girl once you get to know her, right? And so they were saying about how they wanted to be friends with me, but they could not be friends with F. And I said to them, I even started to cry. Everybody just started to cry, and I was like, I'm sorry, but I cannot be friends with you if you're not going to be friends with F. And I'm not just going to leave my friend F, like, she's my ride or die and everything, right? So we decided that we're just not going to be friends. And then the last day of school, we have this fun day at the end of school, and I decided that I was not going to go because I didn't really want to see them, so I didn't who, and then that's where it kind of gets a pause, and then the rest of it started in grade 6. So I'm going to leave that to a different video because this video is already too long. And I know guys I know you guys may be wondering that the bullying didn't start then, and I know it didn't start then. It was just the malice and the drama. That's when it started. It all started in grade 5. So I will see you guys on Wednesday, I hope, and that's when everything starts. So let's keep it just keep in tune for part 2. So bye guys, and please like and subscribe, and just ask questions if you want any advice or anything, and just join the G Squad or the G Nation, or just comment what you want to be called. And I hope you guys have a great day. So bye guys.